Good morning. This is Brett, and today I am celebrating three normal days in a row. I haven't had anything weird happen in 3 days. It's kind of like one of those signs at work. This is a accident-free zone for 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever the number of days are, 185. But for me, it's weird, and it's 3. I've gone 3 days without anything weird happening, and I'm very happy about that. I'm really embracing the normal at the moment. For those of you that listened to the last episode, last week I was bitten by a neighborhood cat. My hand got a little infected. I had to get antibiotics, had to go to the ER, yada, yada, yada. It was all weird and unexpected, and one of those stupid things that I wish hadn't happened, but did. And now I'm beyond it, and I'm happy about that. And today I want to talk a little bit about friends in need. We've all seen this maybe quite a bit lately. Our friends. Sometimes things happen in life and they need a little help. GoFundMe is a great example of this. A lot of people need help with their health expenses, their medical expenses, their insurance. Sometimes it's other big things, sometimes it's small things, but they just need a little help. It's not always about the money, but sometimes money helps to get things done. Sometimes our friends, they just need to know that there are other people in this thing with them, that they've got their back a little bit. And so sometimes any of us, and I've definitely been there myself, we can get to a point in life where we're like, how can I do this by myself? And we need that little something sometimes in the form of a friendly comment, somebody to witness us, somebody to hear us, and maybe sometimes even someone that gives us a little financial assistance, a little help. Maybe it's a cup of coffee, maybe it's a beer, maybe it's a dinner, maybe it's, a material thing. Several years ago, I went through a divorce and I had to rebuild a household. All sorts of different things that I just didn't have and didn't have the money or time to go out and just go buy everything that I needed to get myself back on track. And I had some wonderful friends that helped me during that time in a bunch of different ways. Sometimes a little bit of money. Sometimes, it was an old toaster that they weren't using, or some other kitchen item, or some furniture that they weren't using or not going to use and probably weren't going to sell. But it sure helped me as I was establishing a new household to fill up that household and make it feel like home, save me the time. I definitely needed to save the money at the time, and it really helped. Fast forward a few years, GoFundMe's been around for a while. Facebook is starting to offer ways that people can allow you to donate directly in Facebook to someone and send them money. And at times I feel like I'm almost overwhelmed with my friends that need help. And I really want to help each and every one of them. I'm not always capable of doing that financially. And that's a bit of an understatement. This is Monday, and Mondays I like to tell stories and keep it real and give you some insights into what's going on with me. I'm in a phase where I'm rebuilding my finances. And I'm coming out of what for me is usually my slow time of year, the end of December and January. January is usually when things start to kick off, but I'm definitely coming out of the feast phase or the famine phase, that is, reverse that, of my business cycle, and I'm trying to grow things, but I don't have extra money to give. I'm making ends meet and just barely at this point as I come out of that particular cycle, and I've got friends that need help. And I can't be there for them. And as much as I'd like to, I have to learn to accept that that's okay. I can't help everybody when they need help. And I have to flip that around too. When I need help, I have to take a step back, take a deep breath, and realize not all of my friends can help me either when I really need it. One of the great things about social media is it allows us to reach out to and connect with many, many, many different people and grow our support networks. And sometimes that enables the people, the friends, the connections. Sometimes it's even the random strangers that are just touched by our story to help us and be there for us. And sometimes when we're able, we can be there for our friends or family, or sometimes a random stranger that touches us too. And so that's what I want to help everybody focus on today. It can be a huge thing when you reach out and help somebody. It can be a life-changing sort of experience to receive help from multiple friends or even a few strangers. It helps us get in touch with our emotions a little bit. It helps us really feel gratitude. It's humbling, and that's a positive for us as well. Sometimes we all need a little bit of humble pie, and in my experience, there's nothing more humbling than accepting help from someone as an adult. Personally, I haven't, in much of my adulthood, I haven't needed a whole lot of help until middle age. I've received a substantial amount of help, and I'm extremely grateful for it, but it's a very humbling experience, and it's changed me for the better. And as you look to potentially help people, I want you to keep yourself emotionally, mentally healthy and happy, and recognize you can't save everybody. You can't necessarily help everyone, but you can help and save a few people and make their lives a little bit better. And then someday on the flip side, if you're ever in a position where you need help, try to reality check your expectations, because not everybody will be able to help you, but some might. And as we grow our community and our connections, maybe that'll be just enough people to help you to get through a tough time, to get some space, to feel connection, to feel like you're not in it all alone, and to get through that difficult period. Now, I want to point out a couple other things. Sometimes it's not about the money, or sometimes we're not able to give the money. That doesn't mean that you can't help. Sometimes we just need to be there and listen, hear and recognize the experience that someone is having, the challenge that they're facing. Acknowledge their pain, acknowledge their emotions, let them know that you've witnessed their experience. You might be able to share it. You might be able to, reshare something or tweet something or leave a comment and fuel it through the social constructs of whatever social media platform you're in. And that might help them a bit as well. It might help raise awareness for someone that can help. But sometimes it's just about recognizing where people are. And that can help your friends in need quite a bit too. So, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope your friends get the help that they need. I hope you get the help that you need as well. And to my friends that are out there, I've had several friends experience losses in the last few days and weeks. I just want to send you a bunch of love and let you know that I am witnessing what you're going through, and I wish you and your families the best.